Hello and welcome to another Marvel Champions the card game video. So we're going to be going up against Venom again, trying to defeat him with Ghost Spider. We're doing the second scenario in the Sinister Motives campaign. So yep, that's the scenario 2. We already tried it once and weren't successful, so if you want to watch the setup of that scenario, you can watch my last video. So for this one, we're just going to get into playing and go from there. So Ghost Spider starts as Gwen Stacy. We have a hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And 10 health. We have Venom set to 17. Alright. And we'll put these two notoriety counters on here. I think that's everything we need. And toughness. Okay. We drew jump flip, return the favor, web bracelet, bait and switch, what doesn't kill me, and bait and switch. I think we'll discard these 4, drawing 4 new cards. 4, drawing Plan B, return the favor, ghost kick, and return the favor. We'll flip over to Ghost Spider, and I will pay 2 resources to put in a web bracelet. So after resolve an interrupt or responsibility on an event, exhaust web bracelet to draw 1 card. I'm going to attack for 2 to get rid of tough, and then I will pay 2 to do a ghost kick. So after Ghost Spider uses a basic power, deal 6 damage to an enemy, max 1 per basic power use. So that'll be 6 damage, which will be chime counters. So we'll put 6 chime counters on here and then flip this card. So we have to get a face down boost card because we attacked and damaged Venom. And we used Ghost Kick, so we get to use her ability to ready Ghost Spider. And then we can also use this to draw a card, drawing Young Love. And we can use this. Oh, we're already ready to attack first. I think we're actually going to thwart for 1. Then we'll use this to take 2 indirect damage. And ready. And then thwart for 1 more. Why not? We'll ready up, we'll discard Young Love and draw 5 new cards. Alright, drawing Silk, Pirouette and Punch, Phantom Flip, Spider-Man, Hobby Brown, and Plan B. So we're gonna get 1 threat added here. Oh, actually 2 because of public outcry. So it'll be 2 threat, And then he's going to attack for 2 plus this boost card. And then we draw another boost card. We'll defend for 3 with our 3 defense. And that will be 3 damage plus remove 1 chime counter from the bell tower. So we blocked all the damage. The boost ability is going to remove 1 chime counter. And we get an encounter card. It's going to be an advance. So he's going to scheme for 1 plus a boost card. Boost ability says reveal this card. So attached to Venom, it's 2 rage counters, so his attacks gain overkill. And after Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove 1 rage counter from here. So that's attached to Venom. He'll get +1 attack until we attack him twice and remove those rage counters. But for now, that's just gonna add 1 threat, bringing that up to 3. And it's our turn. I'll just go ahead and pay 3 for our Spider-Man Hobby Brown, and then I will attack for 1. So we get a boost, face down boost card. It's going to do 1 extra damage. So he does 2 damage, so he's down to 15. And remove 1 of these. And 1 damage to him. We'll go ahead and ready up. I'm going to hang on to Phantom Flip and draw 4 new cards. 2, 3, 4. Drawing a Jump Flip and Take a Tilt to the Multiverse, Spider UK, and Web of Life and Destiny. So we'll get 2 threat here. Again, Venom's going to attack for 2 plus this boost card and this one. I'm going to go ahead and defend again. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. I blocked 3 of it. And this says if this activation is an attack, take 2 indirect damage. So we get 2 indirect damage from that. And then 6 minus 3. So 3 damage from the attack. So we're down to 3. Actually, the 3 damage from the attack we would take when it would deal any amount of damage to an identity, remove that many chime counters from here. So I don't know if it would work for the indirect damage. So we'll just keep the indirect damage on us for now. We'll play it that way. But anyway, we will use Phantom Flip. So after Ghost Spider uses a basic power, so we defended. Remove 5 threat from a scheme. So we'll take all the threat off. And then we'll use her ability to ready and her web bracelet to draw a card. Drawing across the Spider-Verse. So we're going to, oh, it's not our turn yet. We gotta get an encounter card. It's gonna be Shadow of the Past, which is going to bring in the Lizard. And the side scheme, regenerative research. Okay, so Lizard, scheme of 1, attack of 3, 5 health, force interrupt. When the villain phase begins, heal 1 damage from the lizard. Okay. And we'll put this side scheme there. So it says it's a force interrupt. When the villain phase begins, heal 1 damage from each enemy. Okay. So it has 5 threat. And he has 5 health. And we'll shuffle these 3 other cards into the villain's encounter deck. There's that. Now we'll play Web of Life and Destiny, so ignore this card's resource cost if your identity has the Web Warrior trait. After a Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. The player draws 1 card. So I'm going to attack for 2. Over here on the lizard, and then attack for 1 with Spider-Man to the lizard. I'll use this to take 2 indirect damage again, going down to 4 to ready, and then attack for 2 more to take out the lizard. And that removes a notoriety counter. I'm going to go ahead and flip over. Actually, before I flip over, I have to do this. So I'm going to pay 2 for Across the Spider-Verse. Exhaust a Web Warrior card you control, and search your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally and put it into play. Then choose a player. That player may spend 3 resources of any type to repeat this, but I'm not going to repeat it. So I'll exhaust this as a Web Warrior card, so I'll exhaust that. So I can search my discard pile for a Web Warrior ally. And I'll choose Spider UK. And I will have him attack for 2. So he takes 2 damage. Venom takes 3 damage. Goes down to 12. And then removes that rage counter to get rid of that. So we'll go ahead and we'll flip over, use her ability, choose either shuffle ticket to the multiverse from your discard pile into your deck or ready George Stacy. So I will shuffle ticket to the multiverse back into my deck. And then I'm going to draw my 6 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And we drew Ghost Kick, Web Binding, Web Bracelet, Pirouette and Punch, Phantom Flip, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Everybody is ready, back up. So we get 2 threat added here. He's gonna scheme for 1. Oh, I should have had a face down boost card from when he attacked. So we'll have 2 boost cards. So 3, 4 scheme. Bringing that up to 6 out of 10. And when the villain phase began, he was supposed to heal 1 from each enemy. Then we get an encounter card. So it says, when revealed, search the encounter deck, discard pile, set aside area, and remove from game area for a copy of your obligation, then reveal it. During that reveal, if you change to alter ego form, discard 1 random card from your hand. If your obligation was not revealed this way, discard, gain surge. So our obligation card, we haven't seen yet. So we're going to have to find it. Alright, so we have Worried Father obligation. So search your deck, hand, discard pile, and play area for George Stacy, set him aside, and attach this obligation to him. There's George Stacy. Alright, so this is set aside. As an alter ego action, we can exhaust Gwen Stacy, remove this obligation from the game, and add George Stacy to our hand. And then I'm actually just going to flip over. I will attack for 2, which will really be 3 damage. Bring Venom down to 10. We get a face down boost card. And I will use a Phantom Pay 2 to do a Phantom Flip. Taking 5 threat off of here, which gets rid of that. And gets rid of Public Outcry. You can use her ability to ready and use the bracelet to draw a card. Drawing another Phantom Flip. Then I will attack again, attack for 3, again, down to 7. And I will pay 2. For a ghost kick, so just 6 damage, which is going to deal 1 extra damage, so 7 down to 0, which will cause Venom to go to stage 2, bringing him back up to 18. Now he has toughness again and steady. We get another face down boost card, and then Spider UK will attack. So he takes 2 damage, gets rid of the toughness. We will end our turn, and we'll keep Phantom Flip and draw 4 new cards. Drawing Jump Flip, What Doesn't Kill Me, What Doesn't Kill Me, and Parental Guidance. We get 1 threat added to the main scheme. Venom will attack us. We're going to defend with Spider UK. And he's going to get another boost card, so all these boost cards plus a new one. So it's going to be 2, 4 damage, plus a boost ability. So Spider UK is defeated, which will trigger his ability. When Spider UK defends against an attack, deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to the number of Web Warrior cards you control. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 4 plus 1. It would be 5 damage. So he's down to 13. And then this would trigger. After that, remove 2 chime counters from the bell tower. If the bell tower is on quiet side, take 1 damage. If it's on ringing side, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. So remove these. So I think it would flip over first and then deal 1 damage to us. Down to 3. And then we get an encounter card dealt to us, and it's threat or menace. You may change form. If you are in hero form, place 2 threat in the main scheme. If you are in alter ego form, you cannot change form during your next turn. So hero form, place 2 threat in the main scheme. So that brings that up to 9 out of 10. And when he left play, we get to draw a card. Drawing Ghost Kick. So we'll start off, and I'll start by attacking with him. We'll do it that way. So that's 1 damage to Venom. And it says you may do chime counters instead, but I think I'll just do damage. I think we can take him out. So when Spider-Man leaves play, discard the top 3 cards of the counter deck. Deal damage to the villain equal to the number of boost icons discarded this way. So we'll discard these top 3 cards and deal that much damage. So it's going to be 2. Down to 10. We'll attack for 2. So he's down to 8. Then I will pay 2 to do a Ghost Kick, which deals 6 damage. So he's down to 2. And then we can use her ability to ready. We can draw a card. We also drew a card when our Spider-Man died. So draw into Ticket to the Multiverse and Bait and Switch. And then we could play Ticket to the Multiverse if we wanted to, but we don't really need to do any of that. We could also ready again, but we will attack for 2 to defeat Venom. Bring him down to 0. We had What Doesn't Kill Me. We could have used those to ready our hero to attack for more damage. So we had plenty of damage to defeat him. So that was a close battle there. We were able to beat him this time and get revenge from our loss the first time. He was at 9 out of 10, so that was a close one with that. And then let's go check out what happens now that we have defeated him. Alright. So, this is Scenario 2. So in the victory, use the conditions section to calculate our reputation value. So we're going to have to do that again. So, and this time we were able to get rid of public outcry. So that's in the victory display. So that's that. We will grab this paper that we are using and do our reputation. Okay, so we were able to gain 5, so we went from 4 to 9. So now during step 13 of game setup, each player may take 1 additional mulligan, but also place 1 threat on the main scheme during setup. And then an advantage we get is each player, so us, we're going to choose an aspect card from our collection from any aspect and adds the maximum number of copies of that card by title to their deck for the rest of the campaign. Record the title of that card in their aspect advantage section of the campaign log. Cards chosen this way do not count towards minimum or maximum deck size. Okay. And then as a disadvantage, in player order, each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion, then put that minion into play, engage with themselves. For each player who did not put a minion into play this way, deal that player one face down and counter card. Okay? So we're going to have to do that during setup next time. But anyway, that is scenario 2. We will find a card, what card we want to add to our deck, and add that to our deck next campaign. But if you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.